Hello everybody, it's Chris Nguyen from HB Cleaning Solutions. I am just at the Honeybee office and getting ready. We're gonna go to Vancouver today to get new equipment. We're getting an upgrade so that we can do a roof cleaning. I'm very excited. And so I will walk everyone through our little vlog today. Alright, so we are here at the ferry, just waiting for the ferry at 8 a.m. It is right now 7:20, so we have some time. And just thinking to show our viewer, most likely will be our client or random strangers on the internet, our equipment. And we actually sometimes clients do ask us what kind of equipment we use, what is our procedures, so we will go over that actually now that I have a moment. And excuse me for the very dirty, it's not messy, but it's dirty van. We work 6 days a week, sometimes multiple jobs a day. By the time we get back to the office, we just all too tired to clean up this floor. We actually should. Anywho, let's start with the most exciting stuff. Right, most clients want to know what kind of pressure washing machines do we use. So we use a 5.5 GPM 3600 PSI pressure washing machine. Right, it's bolted into the van because we have a water tank here and it needs to connect, because some commercial job that we do, we might not have access to water, so we need to have that there. This machines right here is appropriate for 100% residential jobs and to most commercial jobs that we do. And yeah, anyways, I don't want to geek up on this, but it has a electric starting. And then we have hose reels. So this is pressure hose, pressure washer send water into this pressure hose out to our outlet here, and this will connect to either the gun or that's everyone's favorite equipment. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the surface cleaner right there. And then at the bottom here we have like a little, that's our brush, and we have a piece of, I forgot what it's called, we use for moss removal. We do a lot of moss removal job because it's in Victoria. The weather there is wet, especially when you have places that is under trees and shades. It has a lot of moss to remove. And then up here, this is our window cleaning hose. This is the on and off button. So I have spoken to a few clients about this. Actually, this is a pump. So water from the tank go through. Water here is not dirty, but it's not clean water either, right? It's coming from a hose, a garden hose. Water, normal water goes in here. It goes through our 3-level filtering system in that black tank and come out into this hose, and it becomes purified water. That's what we use to clean windows with. No soap, no solutions, just purify water, and it will go through that clean purified water will go through that yellow hose, and we use that brush to brush your window, so that it doesn't, it's specialized, it's made for window cleaning, so it doesn't scratch your surfaces, and purified water will not damage anything on the surface, but it provide extremely clean windows, got no marks left. Okay, so that's, let me see, what have we went over so far. Okay, so we have the pressure washing machine, pressure hose for windows. Also, that's pressure washing gun, and that's surface cleaner. They almost do the same thing. However, the pressure washing gun, the water that come out from the tip only cover, you know, a small area at a time, but the surface cleaner can cover a much bigger area at a time. And so if it's a bigger surface, we use the surface cleaner. If it's a smaller surface, we use the gun. Reason being, if we hold a gun and try to use that on a huge surface, you will see inconsistency, you will see marks, because it's too small to be consistent with it. You know, if you point a gun too close to the surface, you will now leave marks, and if you go too far, it will not clean properly, so it looks like it's not clean. And it's extremely difficult to try to be consistent with it over a huge, you know, 1,000, 2,000 square footage of driveway or patio. But the surface cleaner will be consistent, right? The length or the height of the cleaning will be consistent, the line will be consistent, so that we give the best results. So that's the difference between the two. Okay, and then we have another shovel here. They're all for moss removal. And then we have ladder. We have an extension pool up there with the brush you see down here, so that we don't need to brush anything, we use that. So that's the back. Now the front or the side, this is the water tank. This garden hose will go to a client's garden outlet, and then we bring water in here. These equipment go through water very fast. It's washed very quickly. That's why we use it for commercial purposes as well. So this is everyone's favorite tools, surface cleaner. You probably have seen it on our ad some point. That's a pump to pump water from the tank into the pressure washing machine. And here are some smaller things. On the job, sometimes the tools and equipments or the equipments might need some tightening up, some on the spot fixing, so we have tools in here. Sometimes we run out of battery so we have a jump start cable, and sometimes we need to spot treat any dirty spot or moss that has been there for so long, so difficult to treat. Then we just pump solution into that specific spot and get it clean, right? We don't want to overspray everything else just to clean one little spot. And we have garbage bag, we have cover for any for any furniture or item nearby the places that we clean, and we don't want to damage them with water or solutions. And this is another very interesting piece of equipment. So we do gutter cleaning, and this is our gutter vacuum and gutter blower. It does both. You can vacuum or blow. And in here, I can actually open it up, our extension pool, right? It will allow us to go and clean gutter up to 3 stories. so that way we don't have to get on ladder. We want to minimize going on ladder and hurting ourselves. Accidents do happen, so we invest in the equipment. Oh, and we spend a total of about $15,000 in the van here. Everything you see, top of the line equipment. Anything more expensive than this would mainly be used for commercial jobs that are very, very big facilities. That is really just a waste of money after this point. Okay. So this saves us a lot of time when we clean clients' home that have poor drainage and the water has nowhere to go. We take this machine out and we can suck up all the water. It's an extra charge, or we just have to leave it there and let it dry, right? Evaporate, let the water evaporate in like a spot that it has nowhere to go, puddle of dirty water. So we just get this and suck the water or vacuum the water. Also, we do moss removal, thick layer of moss. We vacuum them up after we clean it, and then we just dump it out safely, so that you don't leave a puddle of water. Okay. All right. This is our new. We temporary hook it up so that we can go home, go back to lovely Victoria. But this is our new equipment. So that is the pump that will pump solutions into this gun, and we can adjust solutions, soap, water, and we can service our clients and do their roof. We're gonna have a battery in here. I'm very excited. We did some testing earlier. I forgot to show everyone, so I will do that. 200. Where's my? I have to ask him later, but I think this is 200 feet or 150. Oh no, that's PSI. 200 feet water hose. Oh, sorry, chemical hose. So very, very exciting. Very exciting.